And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome in. So I'm not going to be on this weekend. I might pop on tomorrow for a little bit, but I thought I would try to get some extra readings in. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Michelle, hey Kendra, newbie, how's it going? All right, Michelle is up. Michelle, let's get into it, girl. Thank you so much. All right, great. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel so I can deliver messages for the greater good, and so it is. Thank you, Kendra. Give me just a moment here. Let me check on that, Michelle. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I didn't even... Yeah, I actually do have... I have... Kendra donated first, actually, if that's cool with you. Okay. Question. I want a general, and I have a yes or no question. Yeah. And I have my, little yes or no coin, and I can pull some extra cards for you, so yeah. And I appreciate the tip. All right, so we're gonna do a general reading for Kendra. So we'll start with that, and then we can do like a yes or no on top of it. Kendra. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, Spirit, let's get into Kendra's energy, please. And I want to do some lavender up in here. Okay. All right, Spirit, show me. let's tap into Kendra's energy. They're taking me to your heart chakra. I feel like your heart is open. Like you're wanting to... I feel like you're open-minded, you're open-hearted to like whatever this next chapter is. I feel like your energy is very open. You're not closed off right now. I think that you're having a desire. Hey, I speak my truth. Hold on the yes or no question. It's your preference. You can either ask the question or you can ask it silently to yourself. It's your choice, depending on if you want to share that with us or not. One sec. General reading for Kendra Spirit. Show me what else. Show me what else. Yeah, it's like the light is back in your eyes, and I think you're ready for the future. I think it's important for you to keep... So, and I do want to tie this into astrology a little bit. We have Pluto in Aquarius. We are officially in the age of Aquarius that everyone was talking about for so long, and we thought it was all going to be hippy-dippy shit. Well, guess what? It's not, and that's what we're experiencing right now. Aquarius rules the internet. Aquarius rules invention. Aquarius rules ingenuity, and it's very, very future thinking, okay? And so I think if you keep your sights set on the future and planning for the future, that Aquarius energy is only going to help you. If you are resistant to change and wanting things to stay the same, or you are, you know, struggling to think about things in a forward-thinking way, Aquarius is going to kick your ass. That's what's going on right now. It's not the hippy-dippy songs of the 60s that we thought it was going to be, or that people claimed. I think they were all on LSD when they were writing those songs, because if you take a look around, that's not the energy that's around us. That's my personal opinion. Okay. Hi, Ember Girl. All right, we're going to jump into Kendra's reading here. We have the Two of Swords, Three of Swords. Making decisions every day that you are healing, you are moving forward, you're not dwelling in stuff, and you are moving towards what is harmonious and what feels good. Your body is a barometer for energy. If you feel like something is off, it's off. If something is feeling really good, really receptive, and you feel like spirit is rolling out the red carpet for you to experience something, that's when you know you are on the right track and that something is for you. Okay? Hold on one second. Come here, baby girl. Okay. We have a visitor joining the table. All right, we have Justice, Lady Justice. We have Six of Swords. We have Ace of Swords, our Sword of Truth, and Three of Wands. So overall, I see, you know, that message of allowing the good things to come in and being adaptable to changing for the future. And it's okay for you to have the wisdom of old pain and old heartbreak, but you don't have to dwell in that area. I think you're going to be more confident in making decisions here with the Two of Swords. You'll feel like you're able to trust yourself. So Justice, Six of Swords, excuse me, our little queen is in the way. Six of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Things are coming, ships are coming in for you that are in alignment with your life path and that are more meant for you. I think this move and the traveling with the Six of Swords has a lot to do with, I almost feel like you're jumping a timeline a little bit to get on track. And I don't think, but let me be clear, you weren't off track, you weren't behind or anything like that. this is getting you in alignment with what you are karmically lined up to do in this lifetime, which is really beautiful. 6 of Cups. Maybe being able to heal some things from your childhood as you move through this new chapter with the 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups. The 6s in the tarot are also very much about, Ember needs groomed really badly, so please don't judge me for being a horrible mother. I'm not a horrible mother. We have 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the 6 equals harmony in numerology. And we have the Queen of Wands. Here you are, our beautiful Queen of Wands, here at the bottom of the deck with your Aries and all that fire energy that you have. So, yeah, you're feeling empowered. You're feeling like you've got the energy, and things are feeling harmonious for this season of life where and I know we've talked about this a bit before, but I think you went through a period where things were not harmonious and things were, things kind of sucked and you didn't know where the light was, and now Spirit is rolling the red carpet out for you, because now that you have decided to make certain changes in your life, 2 of Swords, Spirit's like, okay, we can work with this. We can roll out the red carpet and get you into alignment with, we're going to meet you halfway and get you on track. But I'm seeing a lot of positive energy around you, Kendra. I feel like things are looking really good. Sorry, I didn't pull up your, let me mute this. Okay, welcome in, guys. I have Kendra and then Michelle. Thank you so much. All right, what else do we have for Kendra? Spirit, show me. We have Aquarius. Aquarius in the 4th house, South Node. Interesting. So the 4th house is about home, past life with the South Node, and we were already talking about Aquarius energy. So it's funny because with the past life and home energy, you are moving back to a place that you were previously living. And with Aquarius, it's like, yeah, you're going back, but you're not the same old Kendra. You have been transformed with some of this Pluto and Aquarius energy that's going to be with us for decades. So, and we're just in the beginning of this Pluto and Aquarius. So allow yourself to transform and move with the changes. You are not the same Kendra that you were when you left. You are not the same Kendra you were when you were living, in the city that you moved to. You are the best version of yourself today. And bringing that wisdom, the 3 of Swords, that healing energy in to incorporate that and really ground you. One of the things, it's going to be really important to ground yourself in this, in the new energy, in a new way, not going back to the old way of a comfort zone, but grounding yourself in a new way in your home, wherever your new home is going to be, right? Let me see what else I have for you. General reading for Kendra. Spirit, show me. You know what? I want to use some of these cards. And thank you guys for letting... Ember's just one of the girls. She just wants to hang out with us. So thanks for letting her just be a little BB girl. A little BB girl over here. All right. All right, let me show you. Let's see. Work. I am now available to receive all who can benefit from my work. Use me to relieve suffering on the planet. May all who need me find me. The divine is my complete source for all prosperity and will provide. I touched on this in another reading for you, but I really want to drive this home. I know I'm going to get a little bit like beyond a tarot reading, a little bit philosophical, talking about energy, timelines, all of the weird stuff I like to talk about over here. But honestly, when you think about the type of work that you're going into, do you know how many people you are going to be able to see in a day, in a week, that most people don't have access to? There's something really special about your energetic crystalline DNA within your body And the ability that even you just like being in contact with someone or smiling at someone or helping them, giving someone a cup of water, like this is, you don't realize how many people you are energetically going to impact. And it's all on an energetic field. I know this sounds weird and I don't have time to get into all of the things that I believe, but you really are, by doing this type of work, you really are living your soul's mission, which is really exciting. We also have self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. We also have challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into Spirit's arms if you are open. Please take over, Divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. I feel like you move through a lot of challenges. I think that you mean, I mean with all of it, Kendra. I mean with both things. Both things. So with the challenges, I feel like this is something you have kind of moved through already. Doesn't mean other challenges won't pop up, and I'm seeing a lot of positive energy around you, but guide the right actions. You were guided, Ember. Sorry guys. Come here, baby girl. You were guided to take the right actions. You made the decisions, right? Here, Two of Swords. And please take this burden and show me your will. Spirit is showing you Spirit's will by you co-creating together, making, choosing to get into this line of work, choosing to do your content creation, choosing to go through the training that you're going through, that you can set up a life for success for yourself. So really beautiful energy. You can post your yes or no question. Let me get the rest of your oracle. Or you can just, tell me to just do a reading if you don't want to ask. You can just say yes or no. You don't have to ask the question unless you want to. It's up to you. But give me just a moment here. Spirit, what else does Kendra need to know? What are some mantras for Kendra in this season of life? Work through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Aries. We have assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo. So Earth energy moves pretty slowly, right? So with this first quarter moon in Virgo, make sure that you are, because that Queen of Wands energy popped out, make sure that you are slowing your mind down, because Mercury rules Virgo, and taking your time to assess things before you jump to any type of conclusions at this time as well. Because there may be little challenges that pop up day to day, and I know we've talked about that too, where it's like, man, is it going to be like this forever? Or I don't really like this person, and it's like, guess what? In a few weeks, you may never see this person again. Or guess what? Like next week, things are going to be awesome, and you're going to move through that energy. So allowing yourself to like take a breath and look at the big picture of the reality, and really slowing down. Open to love this. More Aquarius energy for you. New moon in Aquarius, open to change. I do feel like you are really, really open. Staying in a place of openness and being open to change is going to be the best thing for you right now, because everything, even though you are moving and learning and doing all kinds of stuff, things are going to continue to change. You're going to be in a season of change for a while. So so I hope I'm being articulate enough to explain what it is I'm trying to explain. But things are not going to be settled for you for a while. But this is actually a good thing, because the changes are going to take a while until you're into like a super solid routine, because you're not done with maybe your training or whatever it is that you need to do. You're not at the finish line yet when it comes to what your day-to-day schedule is going to be like in this work environment, is what I'm trying to say. So and work being a huge theme for you right now. Okay, so let's get into your yes or no. Michelle is up next. Give me just a moment. And we're going to do yes or no for Kendra. And okay, your yes or no is, so I may have, probably have to find someone to replace me on the new lease. Will I or one of the roommates find something to replace by the end of August? All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, I know. I speak my truth. She's like, I just want to sit here and I'm just one of the girls. Yeah, she's always in the middle of the action, little baby Ember. All right. Will Kendra or one of the roommates be able to find someone to replace by the end of August? Yeah, it's a yes for me. Don't let fear like hold you guys back, but there's a lot of the energy of change and openness here, especially with the King of Cups and Empress. Judgment. This is something that you may also have to initiate, maybe stronger than the others. I feel like this is something that you may have to do. I don't know that the other girls are going to be as aggressive as you would be with this. I feel like this is telling me you have to figure it out and that they're not really going to do it. But I feel like temperance, there is a solution, there is a way. So I think you will be the one to find the replacement. I will leave that with you. Up next, we got Michelle. Welcome in, guys. I feel like we will, but one of them has anxiety issues and is lazy. When you said was, yeah, no, I think you're gonna have to you're just gonna have to like be an Aries boss babe and just close the deal, because they're not gonna be as aggressive or care as much as you do, if that makes sense. They're gonna handle it. Yeah, no, for sure, yeah. But yeah, I think you'll find another person. Okay, cool. Up next, I have Michelle, and you have your question in PayPal. Give me just a moment, and we're gonna keep on keeping on. Hi, baby Augustus. Cool. All right, Michelle, let's do it, babe. Michelle, meow. Let's do it, boo. Michelle, I saw a cute guy at the gym. I don't find many people attractive. I was drawn to him, and although we haven't spoken, I'm curious about the energy around. Hold on, I gotta pull it up in my email. Dang it. Hold up. Oh my gosh. My email. Okay. I was drawn to him, although we haven't spoken. I'm curious about the energy around this, and if he saw me, will he approach me? Okay, Spirit, let's see what is going on. So Michelle is up. Welcome in. Donations are open, guys. If you're called to donate, let us know. We'll get you on the list. And we're going to keep on keeping on. Thanks. Thumbs up for newbie for keeping the list going. And we're just going to keep on. All right. Spirit, show me what is the energy around this person and Michelle, this person she saw at the gym. So first question is energy around this, and if he saw me. Energy around this, did he see Michelle? Did he see Michelle? Did he see Michelle? Will he approach? Will he approach? Will he approach? Will he approach? Girl. I think he will. We got the lovers. Mr. Lover, lover. You Gen Z are too young to know it. Newbie knows what that song is. Michelle might know. I don't remember how old Michelle. Oh my God, Ember. She's bringing me a mouse. Hi, baby girl. I know. Hierophant. Okay, so here's what I want to say about this. Yes, I think he saw you maybe snapping your neck from the elliptical over to the weight room, getting a glimpse of his abs, getting a glimpse of, you remember, Michelle's like, I remember. Getting a glimpse of his abs, getting a glimpse of his sweaty biceps as he was pumping iron, okay? The 10 of Cups, he felt very flattered. I think he felt very flattered because I don't know that he, maybe he noticed you drooling over him a little bit, okay? And listen, there's no shame in that. Here's, sorry guys, I'm being swarmed by felines. I do think he's going to approach you. I think that he will, I think slowly, maybe over time, he's trying to figure out like how to say something. But with Judgment here, King of Swords and 6 of Wands, he definitely has the confidence to approach. He just has to figure out what his in is. The 7 of Swords isn't necessarily a bad thing. He could have a little bit of a player vibe to him, but of course that's up to you to kind of like suss out. But yeah, he saw you looking at him. He was flattered because I don't think, he probably feels the same way where he's just like, yeah, I'm not, people don't always catch my eye. And he was like, oh wow, this woman is taking a look. I do look. So why the 7 of Swords? Okay, good. We're going to talk about that. So the 7 of Swords in this particular reading, now, and I'm not, this isn't me teaching anyone how to read, but this is how I read intuitively, and I also read, there's 2 main messages of the 7 of Swords, right? The one is that there's like a trickster around, and the second is figuring out things for yourself, or a person figuring out things for themselves, because we are surrounded by, like, I won't even say neutral. The entire reading is positive cards. I would say this is him trying to figure out a way to make his in and approach you. Like, when would be the right time to, he doesn't want to sneak up on you while you're like, you know, you're running on the treadmill or something. Like, he has to catch you at the right time. And in addition to that, he could be a little bit of a player, but that's why I say, you know, the rest is kind of for you to figure out. If you guys continue talking, you can then assess his energy at that point and see if he's a good egg or a bad egg at that point. Thank you, Kendra. You're curious if he's dating someone. I can look into that. I'll pull another, I'll do tarot instead of oracle, and then I'll do a row of tarot and a row of oracle for you if that's cool. All right, Spirit, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. I feel like he could be an air sign. I have Gemini energy here. I feel like he's very focused on career. And so maybe he doesn't get a ton of opportunity to date. We'll see. Spirit, show me what else. So he could be a Gemini. I also had the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. And then we have our King of Swords here. So he could have a strong, you know, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising type of placement. Is he dating someone? Is he dating someone? Is he dating someone? No, he's focused on work here. 10th house, 8 of Pentacles. I think he's available. I think he's available. Entertainment purposes only. You're going to find out. I think he's waiting to find the right person. 2 of Wands. I think he's waiting to find the right person. I think he's open, though. Page of Wands. He's open to play. We'll put it that way. Let me get this. I'm going to use the Lenormand to get more information about this. Spirit, show me like potential. Show me potential here. They haven't talked yet, but show me what's going on here. What's going on? What does Michelle need to know about this guy? What does Michelle need to know about this guy? What does Michelle need to know about this guy? Yeah, I think that he's open and looking for someone who would be the right partner for him. He may not be perfect. He may have made some mistakes in the past here with this whip energy. And with the stars, like this could be maybe you meeting someone and coming into alignment with someone in the right timing. So keep us posted. But I do think, listen, I mean, Six of Wands, King of Swords, Judgment energy, like I think he might come and chat with you. It's just about him finding the right opportunity. So maybe you take a little bit longer at the drinking fountain, you know what I mean? What does the Horse card say? So the rider in the Lenormand, the rider in Lenormand has different meaning than the tarot. So I had the rider, the whip, and the, oh my gosh, what was that last card? The rider is the person who is seeking something. He is seeking something. He made some, I feel like he's made mistakes in the past. And, oh, and then the last card was, oh my gosh, what was it? Oh, no, not the whip. And there's some rough cards in the Lenormand. Like that was a pretty good draw. Let me see. I can't remember. Oh, the star. And so the star in the Lenormand can talk about fated things. And so, yeah, I feel like divine timing is at play here. So I'm going to leave that with you. I love the romantic Lenormand. It's so, I love reading, I like using it because so many people do love readings, and I think that this really gives it the extra, because I don't have a ton of love decks, but this really gives the extra, you know, cherry on top of romance readings, which is fun. All right, thank you so much. All right, Kendra is up next. Kendra, let's do it, boo. Okay. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. It is donation only today. Give me just a moment. You guys, I've been a reading fool this week. So for those of you who are frequent flyers over here, I will be on tomorrow afternoon, maybe around 1 Eastern is what I'm thinking. Taking a little lunch break to hang with you guys, and then Saturday I will not be online, but I am starting to plan on coming on again on Saturdays moving forward, especially as we move into the fall, because my personal work schedule is about to get insane. It's my busy season, and so I'm gonna have to do more readings on the weekends, which is totally fine. But anyway. All right, cool, Kendra. Let's do it. Thank you, Michelle. Keep us posted. I'm excited. All right. Kendra, let's do it, BB. Kendra wants to know. Kendra says, I came. Oh, I really like that name. I have a friend named Tanika, and I was like, hold on, but that's not the same name. I came across this lady, but I do like that name. Very drawn to. She seems helpful in regards to my career. I'm wondering if I work with her sessions. Okay, cool. Let's see. All right, Tanisha. The gasp. I don't even know what I am. Girl. Ember, I fed you guys so late today. You're not hungry right now, I promise. You just want to hang out and be one of the girls, huh? Get out of my drink. All right. Hold on. She does. Ember loves Kendra. BB girl. She's like rubbing up. Oh my gosh. I overslept today and I ended up feeding them late. And she's so funny because she'll like try to wake me up, but she is the first one to like, she just wants to snuggle with me. So she gave up and fell asleep with me, and it was a disaster. I had a late start to my day. It was rough. All right, welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let us know. We'll get you on our list. All right, Spirit, show me the energy. Show me the energy of Kendra working with Tanisha for coaching. Is it positive? We have Justice. We have the Star. We have the Three of Cups. We have Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Wow, Seven of Swords is coming out a lot today. We have Karma here. Hold on. And sorry, Ember's in the way. And we have the Ten of Wands. Here's what I'll say about this. I think it's a net positive. I think overall, if you feel called to do this, I think, I was just going to move your paw, baby girl. So Justice, the Star, Three of Cups, Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and Three of Wands, okay? I think that she will help you build your confidence. She's going to help you understand where you should be celebrating your wins. She's going to help you understand where you should be investing like your time and money. If this is something that makes financial sense to you, I do think that it would be a net positive, and I think that you would get something out of it that you put into it, but you also have to put work into this with Justice here. I do feel like she's going to be able to give you a lot of undivided attention and guidance, and I think it's going to be an overall positive experience here. Three of Cups can sometimes also represent like sisterhood, so you might feel very like seen and click with her well, which is cool. With the Seven of Swords though, again, it's like, if you feel like this is an investment that you can't part with, or like this is money that you don't want to spend, just be mindful of that because you don't want to make regrets. But Three of Wands, she may be able to help you get on a path of either problem solving or like manifestation into creating things that you really want for yourself. So overall, I'm going to say it's a yes for me. I have a funny thing with names. Like if I know someone, like specifically anyone named Janelle, I'm like, all Janelles are good people. Or like, I feel like Tanikas are like good people. I feel like, and that's one of my names that I don't know, I'm funny like that. But anyways, let me see what else I have here. We have Pluto in the 5th house. Now is this, hold on, let me see. I want to look at your question one more time. Psychic and coaching work. Hold on. So what could you expect? I think that you're going to find some sisterhood. She'll be able to give you attention, help you get focused, help you make some goals for yourself. But at the end of the day, you are the one that is going to be having to do the work and lay the groundwork for yourself. I also feel like you may be the first person in your family or in your like generational line who is doing things, and I don't necessarily want to say breaking generational curses, although you very well could be. But with the Seven of Swords and being that Aries energy, you are really a trailblazer of like, no one else in my family has done this before, or no one else in my family has, you know, was either into the things that you're into or trying to, whether it's like content creation or the type of work that you're getting into, or, you know, travel or moving or whatever. Like, I very much feel like, and so bringing that into this coaching session as well, like, you're still the one who's going to be doing the work. And so betting on yourself, if you feel like this is a good resource, I think that's totally cool. What else can you expect? I think this is also going to translate over to your dating life in the 5th house. We have Pluto in Scorpio, which is its home placement. And then in the 5th house of children, joy, short-term dating, fun, creativity, there is going to be a massive death and rebirth, especially here with so not only is it going to be career, I feel like it's going to be a very holistic type of coaching, not just focusing on career, but she may talk about like your dating mindset and all that stuff too. So it's a yes for me. Entertainment purposes only. I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Welcome in, welcome in. What up, y'all? Ember, I actually was gonna message the groomer today, but
I ran out of time, BB girl. I know.
I have a mobile groomer that comes, and they just love her. Ember's such a good girl.
You're such a good girl, Emby.
Oof. How did I get all these frickin' tarot decks? I have too many decks out. Whoever gets the next reading, if there is a next reading, I'm going to use the Mons Tarot because it's just like the coolest deck ever. Maybe Augustus is sleeping and he doesn't even realize that it's dinner time, which is great.
Hi, honeybee.
Oh, excuse me, honeybee.
Excuse me.
She's so good. I'm so blessed. All my cats are such good eggs.
You're such a good girl. You are. You are.
I'm obsessed with the thumbnail that I made for this video too. I'm having so much fun making these now. I made an even better one for the next one. Anyone? We are getting close to an hour. Just hanging. No worries, girly pop. Girly pop. I sound like such a millennial saying that. Such an elder millennial. I had I have a shirt that says elder emo, and it says on the back, it says it was never just a phase. So I feel like I freaking love that shirt. Did I? Yeah, I wore that yesterday. Funny. I am an elder emo. It's so funny, like, one of my good friends, her kids were like born when I was like in high school. And so I was like, oh, do you remember this? And I'm like, dude, they weren't even born yet. But yeah, peak emo, I would say, was like 03 to 05. Some of you may or may not have been born then. It's just insane. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are like in their mid-20s. I'm so old. But I'm excited. You guys, I'm excited. Next year, I'm going to be 40. And I feel like life just gets better and better. Hydration check. Hi, baby.
Amber, you're so sweet. Oh, sweetie, my good girl.
All right. We'll do last call. I don't think anyone's really wanting any more, but a good set, a little short session is good for me. My cat is, oh my gosh, yeah, I have Gus sleeping, and I don't know where. My neighbors came over and Willow took off. He doesn't like people. He's like me.
He's like, I don't want anyone around my space.
No, I do not do tarot full time. Although I do things locally. No, so this is tarot is my side gig. I don't really talk about my muggle life much, but I do work a normal regular job that's actually quite intense. and then yeah, I do this in my free time. And then, but locally, I do one of my best friends here is a medium, and so her and I do tag team readings together. So tomorrow we're actually doing a house cleansing, and I've gotten opportunity to do other stuff locally in person, which is really cool. So I like teaming up with her. We're kind of a dynamic duo. I don't really want to say I manage. I'll say I manage products. I don't necessarily manage people, if that makes sense. But kind of. It's a lot of moving parts, but I love this, but I also love my regular. I think it's important to when you're a spiritual person to have like one foot in the real world, not that this isn't the real world, and then like another foot in the the spiritual world. It helps keep you. How do you guys schedule that? It's mostly local clients, word of mouth, stuff like that. We're involved in community stuff, so some people will just find out who we are, or if it's a friend of a friend, like if they have something. Do we do privates together? We have. Specifically, Ember, have some decency. We actually got to do, there's an Air Force base in our city, and we got to do that. Got to do a reading and cleansing of that space. That was intensely wild. Because part of it used to be like dorms. And the funny thing is, so my friend she's a happy little Cancer, and so she picks up on like funnier, happier type of energy, and then when I walk into a space, I pick up on people who have like unalived themselves. Like I pick up on some lower vibrational stuff, and then my goal is to move that energy out. So we'll be doing that on Saturday. I'm really excited to go help that person. So oh, I speak my truth. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it was funny. We got to, it was funny when we did that specific thing. We just went in there and we both got different information. So we'll come and like do like a report out together. And then, but we work very, very well together. I've never really worked with another practitioner before, and she's also my best friend. So it's, you know, and our astrology, it's weird because like my astrology specifically, I'm very polarizing. So people either tend to like me or they don't like me at all. Where she's much more likable astrologically, and her and I have like almost perfect synastry in our charts. So our communication and everything is just like we have a lot of fun together. But I don't know. It also requires a lot of trust. Like I don't know. You know, and there's no rules for this, right? Like we just do what we feel called to do, and I'm really lucky I get to do this kind of work. But yeah, no, specifically the Air Force Base, and I've done other homes by myself as well. But anyways, it was really cool because there were actual facts and like news articles, and some of the stuff that we picked up on, they were able to verify. Like I picked up like on a tree in a car accident, and they were like, oh my God, this is this person, right? And they were able to show us that. I also picked up this really, really disturbing story about a guy who unalived himself, and it was really sad. And I picked up the whole storyline, and then of course my friend picks up like, you know, the creepy old man who's trying to flirt with the girls in the building. It was hysterical, honestly, because I'm over here like, man, peace. So I think everyone, you know, when you're a practitioner doing this type of work, like this is why we're all special, because we all have capacity to pick up different energy. But yeah, they asked my friend to do this place, and I think she was anticipating it was going to be a little bit on the lower vibrational side. She's like, I got a friend I can call. I got a friend to call in to help. So we'll be whipping up some magic for her, so that'll be exciting. Welcome in. You're a Pisces sun, Leo moon, and Aries ascendant. Well, aren't you spicy? Aren't you a little spicy? That's an interesting combo. That's probably that's a really interesting combo. You're a Pisces with a lot of bite. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here. I think we're all good. Last call. I always clear it. So the objective is to understand what's going on and get it to leave. That's the goal. Always, for me anyway. It keeps your Pisces sun safe. I love that. All right, guys. Anyone else? I think I will leave that with you guys, and I'll be on tomorrow afternoon, and we can hang out.
Bye.